Jeremy McCaslin coming to you from just outside of beautiful Muskogee, Oklahoma. I've actually never been out here before. I've never seen anything. And I'm with my new friend, Jeremy. So this is Jeremy. I'm Jeremy.
Hi.
And you own Airbnbs all over Oklahoma and in other states too. And you're giving me the tour of your Airbnb. So this is incredible. It's not what I expected at all. What is this called?
They're called, we call them a pod, like a vessel. So,
okay.
Best way to describe is plug and play luxury motel room or hotel room. So,
yeah.
Instead of walking out into a hallway, you walk out into nature when you leave.
Look at that view. Let's do another quick tour.
So we'll start in the bathroom.
Okay.
You know, all the amenities.
It's very spacious.
Yes.
For a small, it's because it's so open, it doesn't feel small.
Yeah.
So it feels very spacious.
So it's definitely 4 people can stay in a pod like this with a pull-out couch, but just electric range top. We always install a convection oven so you can cook something else, but vacation's not out here is experiencing nature and things like that, but it has everything you could possibly need.
How does someone get a hold of you if they're interested in renting?
Our website takes you to all of the booking platforms.
Okay.
It's btbrands.usa.com.
BT Brands. So Baker Tom, like Baker Tom Brands, BRANDS.
Yes, USA.com.
And that brings you to all of your bookings. How much does this normally go for? I'm sure it ranges depending on.
Different rates, anywhere from $250 a night to it could be
Okay, $250 is about the starting point.
$250, including all fees. And
that view right there is worth $250.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
So. Yeah, very, very nice.
We're just coming out of the box, so the rates are usually lower in the beginning, but as demand and popularity grows, book now.
Yeah, and you have properties, and you're opening more properties all over Oklahoma, and you have some out in Jersey.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I especially, all by accident I got into Airbnb because I stayed in one that was crappy, and it cost a lot of money, and that's kind of what motivated me to start, and that's how it all started.
You know what's interesting? I travel often. Mm-hmm. I've been to 9 countries, including the U.S., so we'll say 8, and stay in tons of places. I have never stayed in an Airbnb. I'm not opposed to it. It's just not top of mind when I'm booking. And the closest thing that I stayed in to an Airbnb, I guess it was. I just didn't. Maybe it was technically is. On one of the apps where I book hotels, I stayed at someone's condo in the Philippines, in Manila. I mean, they weren't there, but they used it, I guess, as an Air. So I guess that was an Airbnb. But it's obviously a lot more homey. You have the kitchen. You can spread out a little bit more.
Oh yeah, so, I stay in here, and I often say this is because it's part of my philosophy as an investor, but if I'm not willing to stay there, my family, I won't own it, and I wouldn't ask somebody else to stay in it.
I think that's a good philosophy on anything business.
Right.
Yeah.
But, the Airbnb that started this for me, it was, it wasn't a quality stay, but a high price, and it was disappointing. So.
Right. So you have, we just looked at the bathroom, the restroom, you have the kitchen here. And it's a full kitchen. You have a refrigerator, and you have a nice stove, and of course, you have to have a coffee maker, or it's not a real kitchen, in my opinion. I'm a huge coffee guy. That's a nice, huge sink. Mm-hmm. Yeah, big sink, microwave, really comfy living room space. I like, my favorite part about it is the windows and the view. I mean, that's...
you have to stay in it to really get the experience, because you're laying here at night and the Big Dipper's right there, the Little Dipper, one of them's right there, and you just have a sprinkled skies, stars, while you're just laying right here. You can see all the moon, the sunrise comes up in the morning, the lightning storms coming across the mountains over there are fantastic.
Yeah.
You see the rain rushing towards you. It's really neat.
So you have this huge... I mean, the bedroom is very large. Mm-hmm. A lot of closet space. Yeah. A lot of really nice areas. And it looks like you keep some games in here for families traveling.
Yep.
Good AC units, which you need in Oklahoma in the summertime.
These are heavy blinds for when you do want privacy.
The outdoor. So here is the outside. And you have this huge patio, nice seating area, and of course a grill. I love the fire pit, the seating area.
We provide all the wood and the fire starter, so you know, yeah.
And look at that view. I can't get over the view right here in Oklahoma. I mean, I've been to Muskogee many times, but so we're about 30 minutes outside of Muskogee, roughly.
Drive slow, yeah.
Well, I drove slow, so if you're in a truck like you, maybe 15 minutes. But if you're
25 minutes.
If you're in a Honda, 30 minutes.
But it's interesting how many people, even in Muskogee, don't know Brushy Mountain is here. I'll often say to them, "Hey, you guys know Brushy Mountain?" And they're like, "No, I never heard of it." And they've lived there the whole life.
Isn't that amazing?
It is. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna just take a little walk over here. Wow, and this is a little patio area. That's amazing. This is beautiful. All right, so this is a little built-on patio. You can come out here and have your coffee. There's the view. You can't beat that view. That's worth $1 million right there, I think. Wow. I like the light colors that you went with. That keeps it open. Here's one of those speakers that sounds incredible. So this would be the kitchen area. You have of course your coffee machine. My favorite part of the kitchen. Refrigerator. Very cool. Very high tech too, huh?
Yeah. There's usually deer out here eating. You get up in the morning. They're
going to tell us about this unit here.
Well, it's just a slightly different layout. You know, with the living space back here. This one sleeps two, or if we were going to put in an air mattress for others. But really, I guess the main difference is different bathroom layout. Still is luxurious. I mean, it's
is the price going to be similar?
They're similar.
Yeah. But wow, that's a beautiful shower. I like those colors there. Wow, very nice.
And then this bed with almost a 360 glass view is a bit different, when you wake up in the morning, or you get the lights of the city over there. A lot of the barge boats go by here.
Really?
Yeah, and you'll see just a beam of light down the river, and then the big barge boats come in there. They go up river, and sometimes you'll see 3 or 4 of them in a night. Guests can easily take the walk and go to the other property and go fishing.
How far is that?
Just that drive.
I mean, we just did a drive, but it
walk. What would you call that?
10-minute walk.
10-15
yeah,
walk.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah. Because of that tree out there.
The Twisted Tree
Struck
property.
by lightning and survived.
So is this already? I mean, it looks complete.
It's an active property.
Wow. All right. And this is on. You can rent this through your website.
You go to BT Brands or Airbnb, wherever.
This is amazing. How many rooms? I know we're going to do the tour, but
there's 3 bedrooms here.
Look at that kitchen.
We added these windows and these seats, and it just fixed a lot of the things that were broken. This isn't an expensive kitchen by any means, but it's a functional kitchen.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Did you do all the work? Or
my crews did.
Your crews.
Yeah, we built a construction company.
But this was all your vision. You knew what you wanted.
Well, the tile was here. Like I said, a lot of the bones were here. It was just in really poor shape. So we fixed what needed to be fixed, added our touch to it, made the improvements like the store, the slider, all this other stuff, the deck.
So just for the layout, this is the entrance, or this could be.
This is the main entrance.
That's the main entrance. And you walk into this massive living area with a huge dining room table. It's beautiful. I love the openness of it. And and dining here with that view is that's the intent. I call it the $1 million view. So.
Now I consider this the master bedroom, and I'm going to tell you why. I found these couches on Facebook Marketplace, and I sent my dad to go grab them right away. When you push them together, you got this beautiful cocoon bed here, and you're looking out at the water.
No kidding.
Yeah. You want me to show you?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
This is where I sleep when I'm here. I stay here once in a while.
Do you need a hand?
No.
Okay.
Put the kids here, movie night, whatever, the TV.
So this is an additional bedroom. So
yeah, it is.
You could say 4-bedroom.
Yeah, but this is where I stay whenever I'm here.
And I'm a big guy. Yeah. I think I could probably sleep there.
Well, the pillows off for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 6'4", so that's amazing. You have a nice fan. I'm not just giving you false. I'm not just. This is amazing. What you've done is truly beautiful. So this is one of the guest rooms. I like the little fan. This old time fan is so cool.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. And this is a little closet. Oh.
This is the kids' room.
Wow, bunk beds. Okay. Beautiful.
A little closet area.
Wow.
Hook their games up and bring their stuff with them. In the bathroom.
It's incredible. Another closet here.
Yeah, it's a linen closet here. Yeah.
Nice shower, beautiful shower. Wow.
Then we have a hot tub out. Here's laundry here.
So
if you're doing a long stay or just
you have laundry.
Busy weekend with laundry or kids and stuff.
I'm assuming that this one is much more rinse for.
Yeah, probably 300-400 a night.
Oh well, that's
that range.
That's not much.
But you're gonna have 8 to 12 people here easily.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And a nice hot tub outside.
Wow, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Bathroom on, and so
this is the master.
This is what we consider the master. Yeah.
Wow, look at those ceilings. And I love the little closet area here. This is amazing.
Thank you.
I'm truly blown away.
That's great. I'm glad you could.
No, I mean it. Look at those tiles. Beautiful.
We added the skylight. We added this whole bathroom. It wasn't here. You have a nice bidet toilet.
I think just the attention to detail. Mm-hmm. I mean, the view is obviously blows you away and everything about it, but just your attention to every little detail is just really incredible.
My mind on it.
The Twisted Tree. That's what the name of this property.
This property's Twisted Tree.
You have this huge balcony, not balcony, but
just a covered porch.
Yeah, porch area. I'm always envisioning drinking coffee. I know coffee. Yeah. I talk about coffee a lot. I like coffee.
Me too. I'm drinking probably way too much. Got these nice rain.
Is that the Airstream you were talking about?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's going to go to another place.
Okay.
I don't have the equipment stuff. We had to create all this back. But all this proper drainage. It's definitely a place of peace if you're looking to get away. And
it's a place of peace, and it's just right outside of Muskogee. It's hard to believe.
You know what it is for me? It's like, where in the world can you go where you're not in earshot of somebody or somebody's not looking at you?
Yeah.
That's a hard place to find.
Now it is almost nowhere.